Look over here!
What up, it's your boy T-Bear here with the reaction. About to react to a new video involving the hit game Mortal Kombat. So for those who haven't copied yet, cop the new Mortal Kombat 11. Game's awesome. But other than that, this is a new video from Watch Mojo. This is top 10 Mortal Kombat secrets. So I know Mortal Kombat was definitely the innovator of game secrets. One of them, along with further back like Contra and many others though, but there was many as well too, as far as within the game and outside the game as well too. So without further ado, here is top 10 Mortal Kombat secrets. Hold on, here we go.
Mortal Kombat is a series that needs no introduction, but despite its widespread popularity, it has quite a few hidden references and Easter eggs that many of you may not have noticed. Hey everyone, I'm Ricky with Watch Mojo, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 Mortal Kombat.
Matter of fact, they was the main ones. I think they was the first ones. They are the first one that had that brought the whole terminology of Easter eggs, secrets.
Combat secrets. Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're diving deep into the famed fighting franchise to explore some of the secrets, some which are hilarious, others which are brutally difficult, that are strewn throughout the Mortal Kombat games. Now, pay attention. Number 10. The Blood Code
was
Mortal
Genesis.
Kombat Genesis version.
Yup. Yeah, see, I ain't really say, oh, Genesis is better because they got blood, but sound-wise, shitty. Why Liu Kang is just like the other guys?
ACABB. That simple cheat code was the reason why MK1's Genesis version outsold the Super Nintendo version. When Mortal Kombat made its way to consoles in 1993, Nintendo forced Midway to remove the blood and gore from the SNES version due to its family-friendly policy. And so, Midway changed the blood to look more like sweat.
Yep.
While the Sega Genesis would also feature these changes, it included a sneaky cheat code that reverted the game back to its bloody visuals. Once the kids found out, there was plenty of reason to suddenly jump aboard the Genesis. Number 9. Cassie's friendship profile. Mortal Kombat X. Cassie's selfie fatality is perhaps one of the best fatalities in the franchise. Sure, it isn't the most brutal or flashiest fatality, but it makes up for that by giving us a handful of secrets and references. Beneath the photo of her and her victim, players can see comments from the rest of the cast, including Johnny Cage, Kung Jin, and Goro. Even Ed Boon will pop in every once in a while.
Cassie wins. Fatality.
Also, Sonya brings up a very glaring issue. Why is Kano on Cassie's friends list? Wait, she's also friends with Reptile, Quan Chi, and Melina? What the Cass?
Sub-Zero, let's talk.
You need weapons to talk.
They go with the outfit.
Number 8. Jam
Talent,
NBA Jam Tournament Edition.
I remember this. I remember that.
Mortal Kombat wasn't Midway's only stellar success in the 90s. The studio was also responsible for one of the best sports game franchises ever conceived, NBA Jam. While the series appealed to hardcore basketball fans, gamers had plenty of reason to jump in, especially when NBA Jam Tournament Edition rolled around. Alongside the Clintons and Will Smith, players could unlock Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Reptile, and even Sal DeVita, who portrayed Cyrax, Smoke, Sector, and Nightwolf in MK3. This wouldn't be the last time Mortal Kombat appeared in a sports game. 4 years later, Raiden, Shinnok, Sal DeVita, and Dan Forden would be secret characters in NFL Blitz. Number 7. Set Sail for Cinema. Mortal Kombat 2011.
Okay, what was this? What was the secret for this?
You gotta be kidding me. Let's be honest, the Mortal Kombat movies are not great. Okay, the first one can still be enjoyable and at least pass for a cheesy martial arts movie, but the second one? Yikes. What a mess.
Don't remind me. I was so hurt by how bad this was. I still own it, but I'm a guilty pleasure, but also
Anyways,
hurt.
if you're a fan of the first movie, chances are you spotted this little secret in Mortal Kombat 2011. If you move to the far left of Shang Tsung's courtyard, you'll see the same ship that carried the Earthrealm Warriors in a 1995
Oh,
movie. Nice to
shit.
see Mortal Kombat embracing its past outside of the games.
A handful of people on a leaky boat are gonna save the world.
I never peeped that before. Nice.
Number 6. Cassie's Tasty Jams, Mortal Kombat X.
Hi, Mom.
The newer Mortal Kombat games pay a lot of respect to their older iterations. Even MKX has some awesome references outside of Cassie's friendship profile, and it seems she has a lot of appreciation for the older games too. If you listen closely at the start of a match, you may hear some familiar tunes emitting from Cassie's music player.
Oh, hi.
This is
Oh.
actually the music for Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3's Attract mode. Today's Mortal Kombat may not have the same flavor as it did in the 90s, but it's good to see that the newer characters haven't forgotten the franchise's past. Number 5. The EJB menu. Mortal Kombat, Mortal Kombat 2,
Yep.
and Mortal Kombat 3. Sometimes, video game secrets are so hard to find that it takes years to uncover them, such
Yep.
as the case with the first Mortal Kombat game. Arcade cabinets of the game contained a secret menu dubbed the EJB menu, named after series co-creator Ed Boon, and it could only be accessed after inputting an extensive code. This menu allowed players to view the endings of each character, tamper with the high score listings, and a screen that contained shoutouts to friends and family.
Wow.
This menu was so well hidden that it wasn't discovered until 2016,
That's
a whole
crazy.
24 years after Mortal Kombat's inception. Pretty sneaky, Ed.
Wow.
Number 4.
The Galaxian minigame on
Mortal
Cut 3.
Kombat 3.
Because they had it and MQ2 had Pong.
This is a little secret that's easy to nab in the arcade versions of Mortal Kombat 3 and Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. The only requirement is for 2 players to fight until someone reaches 100 victories. Upon doing so, you'll find yourselves in the realm of, Realm Okinet? A region that can't be claimed by Outworld nor Earthrealm. Now, you can enjoy the insanely hard Mortal Kombat version of Galaga or Galaxian. But dang, 100 matches? That's a lot of might testing.
Right.
This minigame is also accessible in the console versions of the aforementioned titles, and thankfully, it's a bit easier to access thanks to a simple cheat code. Number 3.
Toasty!
Mortal Kombat series.
Toasty!
Just about every Mortal Kombat player has gotten a glimpse of the Toasty Man at some point. However, this isn't just some random guy that got put into the game for saying something funny. This man is series audio director and sound designer Dan Forden, and he was known for having some pretty weird phrases. One of these phrases was, "I predict toast," which was his way of saying, "You're toast."
The 2 football sides that come into the line of scrimmage, I'd say, "Hi, I predict toast," like you're toast, right? And somehow that turned into, "I predict toasty."
When development for MK2 came around, Ed Boon came up with the idea to throw Forden on screen singing, "Toasty!" Since then, Dan Toasty Forden has been a staple of the franchise, hiding in every game with different requirements to make him pop out. And it's usually a random uppercut. Number 2. Secret Fights, Mortal Kombat series.
Oh, yeah.
Aside from bragging to friends that we saw the Toasty guy, the reason many kept returning to the arcades was to see who could beat the secret fighters.
Right.
Accessing these fights got harder and harder with each new game. For example, to fight Reptile in MK1, you need to achieve a double flawless victory at the pit. And in MK2, players had to hit the start button on the portal stage when Toasty came up in order to fight Smoke. It was these challenges and secrets that kept people coming back to Mortal Kombat, and some of these fights were replicated in the 2011 reboot. Even MKX had a few secret fights of its own, and yes, they were just as hard. Number 1. Face a challenge from your past. Mortal Kombat 2.
Pong.
To experience this secret, you need to accomplish 2 things. The first step is to find a Mortal Kombat 2 arcade machine. The second is to achieve 250 consecutive wins, aka achieve the impossible.
Right.
What do you get for your hard work and success? A secret character? No, you only need 50 wins for that. A hidden cutscene? Nope. An image of Shao Kahn in some provocative clothing? Thankfully not. No, instead, you get to engage in one of the greatest video game challenges of all time. Pong. Once a player reaches 7 points, you'll be sent back to MK2 for one last fight before the game officially ends. Or you're just given a game over if you're playing MK3. Hey, at least you got to play Pong with Dan Forden singing Toasty! 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 Full disclosure, the only secret I knew on this list was the Toasty Man, and that's because I got my ass kicked a lot in Mortal Kombat.
Man, same here. That and the NBA, the NFL Flip one. I didn't do the NBA because I think at the time it was limited to certain versions. That's one reason. But yeah, this was awesome. I did a Reptile only a few times, but only on the Super Nintendo version, and happy because Game Genie helped a little bit. But other than that, this was awesome though, for real. But if you like my reaction, like, share, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to cop that more comment left you have you. If you haven't, I somewhat understand why you went away. See, they have like an XL version, a complete version, whatever. Usually I do that myself, but I can't wait for this. Plus, chances are I might not hop on the little compact season pack or anything, just in case they do a complete section, the complete series or anything. But it's your boy T-Bird signing off. One love.